Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sandra. I have my interior design business here in Chicago, Illinois, and today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of another project install. Today's actually day 2, but you'll see later on how day 1 went. But today we're going to finally finish things off. For the past month in September, I've been working on this project to get it designed, to do the revisions, to order, to coordinate delivery, to do everything within 3 weeks. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing September, and tomorrow I actually have my NCDIQ exam. Pray for your girl. Actually, by the time you'll be seeing this video, I'll be done taking the exam. But yeah, I'm really nervous about the exam. I'm taking the FX tomorrow and the PX Saturday. So I'm taking both of these exams and I'm not feeling as confident as I should. I don't know, I feel like September and beginning of this month has been such big learning experiences and learning curves for me in my business and life overall that I'm writing everything down of like lessons learned. That is it, and let's continue on with this install. Alright, so this project install was located in downtown Chicago, and this was also the very first day of the install. What we first started doing was just unboxing all of the packages because I had all of the furniture and decor items delivered to their office, so that way when we get to the install, we know that everything is there on site, ready to be unpackaged. And if you notice, I did bring my mom to this install, so shout out to my amazing mommy for always helping me and supporting me. I'm sure you guys have seen her in previous installs, but she's amazing and I love her so much. But yeah, we were basically just breaking down all the boxes and trash to get that out of the way and fluffing up all the plants, which, by the way, one of the faux plants that we ordered required us to put the leaves on the plant with no instructions. And so I'm just there looking confused. I tried to put it on, but I preferred how my mom was tackling it and how she was doing it. So I was like, all right, I am going to let you take full control of this because you know what you're doing. And even though these are fake plants, my mom has like the green thumb. She just knows how to handle plants even if they're fake. Now in the lobby, one of my clients' vision was to hang all of their school flags, which is probably a good time for me to quickly explain who my client was. They are a nonprofit organization called Daniel Murphy Scholarship Fund. They basically provide high schoolers with scholarship assistance and educational support to Chicago students. These students that have applied and got accepted were able to go to the college without paying a dime and had so many amazing opportunities due to the help from DMSF. So if any of my subscribers live in Chicago, you're in high school and you come from an under-resourced neighborhood, please apply to DMSF. I have their information and their link listed down below so you guys can go check it out. Okay, so back to the flags. These school flags are colleges that the scholars have gone to from the help of DMSF. When I met my client for the initial consultation, they told me that they would love to somehow hang or display the school flags in the lobby. Before, they had just pinned them to the wall, which just wasn't passing the vibe check. I had originally thought, okay, how am I going to hang these up and make them look like they belong in the room and not look too tacky? So during the design phase, I had found these banner hangers that clip onto the acoustical tiles, which I had to find something that hooks onto the banner hangers that hooks onto the acoustical tiles. But as I was installing them, I realized I did not like the look of it. I wanted the flags to stay put, not move, and just always face the front of the room. And with these hangers, obviously, they would be moving around due to like the air circulation or people walking in. The flags would hang too low. And because the flags were all different, they were made from different fabrics, one would weigh more than the other, so the hanger would look lopsided. So I was just not liking it at all, and I had a little bit of a panic moment.
Se mueven.
Es que se mueven. I'm trying to figure it
¿Por
out.
qué no? Pues no hay forma de meterlo.
because I was like, what am I going to do to fix this? Because this was just not how I envisioned it. But my mom and I did find a solution. So we decided to use these tiny seating clips that we had purchased to hang the flags instead. And this, let me tell you guys, this idea worked out so much better. And then the next thing was just coordinating which flag to go where, because they were all different colors and sizes, made of different materials. So I wanted to make it look like they all flowed, and it was random placement, but it had some sort of a rhythm. Now let me introduce you to Jess. She is the manager of marketing and communication of DMSF. So she was there as part of her job to let us in the building, and she did want to help us on the install. So here she is helping us on the flags. But funny story about her, I had actually met her this past year at a friend's 4th of July party. And she had told me how she worked downtown at a nonprofit organization, and I had mentioned to her how I have my design business. And fast forward to a few months, she had contacted me because her office was needing a refresh, which I kind of want to say maybe I manifested this, because when she told me she worked for a company downtown, I was like, ooh, could this lead to something? Could I maybe down the line design her office? So I kind of had this vision like, oh, maybe meeting her was what I was supposed to do. I don't know. I just had like this whole vision, but she had pitched my design services to her manager. So long story short, they did hire me, which is kind of crazy, but it goes to show you never know who you're going to meet and how they're going to help you. I also want to note that Jess is a DMSF alumna, so she was part of the program. And after all the flags were done, we moved on to the hallway so I can tell the handyman how high to hang these wall planters, because I wanted them. I had a certain vision on how these would be hung and just wanted to make sure that they were placed correctly. And my favorite part was placing in the beautiful greenery. Just like the finishing touches of the install day is just what I love. After that, there was not much that we could do because we were just literally waiting for the guys to finish installing the wallpaper and hanging some of the picture frames. So I took this time to do a little bit of work, and then my mom and I started chatting with Jess, just chismeando ahí en el chisme. And it wasn't until 6 o'clock that we had to call it a day. So I was trying to do a little bit of cleanup on some of the rooms and had the guys bring in a heavy side table in the lobby. This is the lobby. This is, well, not the lobby. This is the entrance to the suite. We have this sticker decal. It's just temporarily until the laser cut decal comes in, but we have the planters. We have this cute abstract bench, more plants, and this is the sign for the scholars. It's still really messy. We have to vacuum, or they're gonna have the people vacuum. But in here in the lobby, they installed this Chicago map wall mural. We got all the schools' flag banners hung from the ceiling because, I mean, it just like adds so much character to it. We moved this art. It was originally over there. We moved it over here. This desk is gonna go bye-bye, and there's gonna be a credenza. This TV is going to be mounted over here. These are moving. They're going bye-bye. We don't need them. But this is the lobby. And then over here, this is a hallway. But let me show you guys the meeting rooms. This is Pilsen room. It's just like a yellow wall. We have the floor plan. We have wallpaper with the picture frames. They're gonna get filled. And then this is the name tag, Pilsen room. Over here, this is the Humble Park room. Look at that neon sign. Ooh. So same tables, but different type of picture frames for this room. For the large conference room, we're literally just hanging these picture frames and having a plant. And that's about it. The picture frames are going to go there. And then over here, we have the small conference room. So in this room, I got this really cool Chicago map mural. So plant, this is going to get hung there. And over on this side, this hallway is going to get picture frames. So one there, one there, one there. And then they're gonna have planters on both sides just to add a little bit of greenery. This is the Austin room. It's got to be one of my favorite because of the transit map, the neon sign against the lime green wall, and then these picture frames are going to be hung on that wall. And then we just added some cute little seating area for this wall. And last but not least, we have Rogers Park room, picture frames on that wall, and on the graffiti wall. Look at that. Bring a little bit of Chicago in here. Now for the second install, it didn't require so much work. So for the first clip, Jess was helping me place in the pictures in the picture frames because that was one of the things that we were missing from the first install day. And this install happened during work hours, so one of the employees came in to tell me how much they loved my design and appreciated all my hard work. So that comment literally made this whole crazy hectic schedule of a project just worth it, and I was so happy to have it captured on camera.
I just want to comment that all this is,
Thank you.
it really does make a difference.
It's her craft.
Yeah, it's everything. Just coming in, seeing the banners and the plants, and just like 100%.
Thank you. That means so much. Yeah.
Appreciate you as well. I know, like there's still more.
This is, I can't, Thank you.
I just, these types of comments just like make me so happy. So I was just like geeking out inside. Jess eventually had to do some work, so I continued on with the picture frames because they were a lot. So for all of the picture frames, we were showcasing pictures of the scholars. So majority of the rooms that I had designed were used as interview rooms. So when students apply to DMSF, they have to go through this interview process, and their families come in as well to get interviewed. So the mission for these rooms was to make the students and the families feel ignited, positive, and really honor the scholars of the program. And then for the rest of the install, I was just kind of waiting for the handyman to finish hanging the frames and some wall planters. I was just passing time working and unboxing some of the few items. And after that, guys, my camera fell. Oh my gosh. So this was a little bit that my camera was able to record until it decided to rest in peace. But don't worry, that is why I bought insurance, so it's getting fixed. So I recorded the rest on my iPhone. So we just finished, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick walkthrough of the spaces. All right, so the only thing here that we added was the sign, the plaque. We did acrylic as you walk in. You got the flags, look how beautiful it looks, the wallpaper. They mounted the TV. They're keeping this temporarily. As we go over here, this is the Pilsen room. We got the images and the frames hung up. Look how beautiful the pictures came out in black and white. This is the Humble Park room, and we got the neon sign. Images are to come soon. Over here, we just kind of mounted some images and a plant. And let's go over here. Down, we did a small conference room. Nothing much changed here. Let me turn on the light. We just moved the whiteboard and this beautiful wall mural. There's a picture coming in tomorrow. Oh, and the hallway. We got picture frames for the hallway with, on this side we got some wall planters with some faux greenery. Just representing the scholars. And over here in this room is the Austin room. And we got the pictures hung up. The mural's already there. We got the neon sign. And then we got Rogers Park. Got some pictures coming and the mural. Well, that is it for this install. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I want to thank Jess and DMSF for allowing me to work my magic and make the kids feel inspired coming into the office, as well as the employees. Thanks to our handyman for installing everything, and my mommy. Gracias por toda tu ayuda, and I will see you in the next video.